That's the heartbreaking confession fans believe Justin Bieber has been silently screaming for months. From cryptic Instagram captions to long disappearances from the public eye, rumors are swirling that something's seriously off in the Bieber marriage. But rather than speculate, we're taking a different approach by analyzing their relationship through the lens of science. Dr. John Gottman, a world-renowned clinical psychologist, has spent over 40 years studying couples and claims he can predict divorce with over 90% accuracy. In this video, we're breaking down his famous 7 signs of impending divorce to see how many show up in Justin and Hailey's relationship. And spoiler alert, the biggest red flag, the 4 horsemen, is all over Justin's behavior. Take the first horseman, criticism. Shortly after Hailey was announced as the cover star for Vogue's summer issue, Justin made an Instagram post, not to congratulate her, but to vent about a nasty fight. He admitted telling her she'd never be on the cover of Vogue, and even posted about it, writing, "Yikes, I know, so mean." For some reason, because I felt disrespected, I thought I had to get even. Wait, what? That's not love. That's emotional warfare. Even worse, when Kendall Jenner landed a Vogue cover, Justin had nothing but praise, calling her beautiful and posting publicly. The post Hailey got? A weird flex about proving him wrong. Fans were stunned, and after instant backlash, Justin quietly changed the caption to a random string of emojis.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
When you dig into Justin Bieber's behavior, a disturbing pattern starts to emerge. It's not just rocky, it swings between love bombing and what experts call contempt, a toxic emotion that clinical psychologist Dr. John Gottman identifies as one of the biggest predictors of divorce. Contempt isn't just fighting, it's eye rolls, sarcasm, subtle jabs, and Justin has displayed all of the above. Take Mother's Day, for example. Just 10 months after welcoming his first child, instead of honoring his wife Hailey on her very first Mother's Day, Justin posted, "Love you moms, but Mother's Day sucks." He followed up with a gloomy story. "Good luck today to anyone navigating Mother's Day." No shout out to Hailey, no sweet tribute. Just confusion and negativity. While some fans speculated that Justin was throwing shade at his own mom, others couldn't ignore the timing, especially since you're partners. First Mother's Day is usually a massive milestone and a celebration of the family you've created, but this wasn't an isolated moment. Justin has a track record of shady behavior toward Hailey on social media. He once joked about her teeth in a public post, and he's reposted funny reels about wives being clingy and annoying. More recently, he raised eyebrows by commenting "I love you" on 17-year-old actress Ariana Greenblatt's post, while being 31 and very married, and the contempt isn't just digital. Fans have repeatedly pointed out how Justin seems to reject Hailey's kisses in public, and when he does accept them, he often wipes his mouth immediately afterward. Moving on to Dr. Gottman's third horseman, defensiveness. Justin checks this box too. Take his now infamous Vogue post. Instead of congratulating Hailey, he told fans he once said she'd never make the cover, and justified it by saying he felt disrespected. Another example? An old Facebook Live where Hailey jokingly calls Justin a bit messy. Instead of laughing it off, he instantly deflects, listing her belongings in the room and saying she's the real messy one, not him. Classic defensiveness. Never taking accountability, always flipping the blame.
You are a little bit messy sometimes, and...
Oh my god. That's not true.
A little bit.
Look at this room and let's really look at whose stuff is in this room. It's all your stuff. Your
Really?
makeup, your Adidas stuff, your
That's
Sharpies.
yours. That's your Adidas stuff
That's
that you
not
haven't
mine.
gone through yet. They sent that for you.
Unbelievable.
The final and perhaps most chilling of Dr. John Gottman's 4 horsemen of divorce is stonewalling, the act of shutting down emotionally, avoiding interaction, and withdrawing from your partner completely. And in the case of Justin Bieber, it seems both sides might be guilty. A blind item from April 2025 sent shockwaves through the fandom. It claimed that Justin will do anything and everything to avoid being at home, and that even when he is home, he allegedly locks himself away in his studio to be alone and work. This isn't just hearsay. Justin has been seen out living his best bachelor life, Footage surfaced of him partying at the Players Club, a downtown LA strip club, for rapper Sexy Red's birthday. He was caught dancing, smiling, and even kissing Sexy Red, all while his wife Hailey was at home caring for their newborn son. As for that studio time? Around the same period, Justin posted a cryptic snippet from inside his home studio, where he repeatedly sings, "You just a little bitty," in a mocking, high-pitched voice. Fans were quick to wonder, was this an immature diss aimed at Hailey? Not long after, eagle-eyed fans noticed something huge. Justin unfollowed Hailey. On Instagram, he later claimed it was a hack. But really, who hacks a celebrity's account just to unfollow their wife? Things only got more suspicious when fans noticed Hailey had quietly changed her Instagram bio. What once read, "Model, Mother, Wife," now reads, "Founder plus Creative Director at Rode." No mention of being a mom, no mention of being a wife, just brand mode. But the cracks don't end there. Gottman's next indicator of a failing relationship is harsh startup. Conversations that begin with tension, sarcasm, or open hostility. While we can't always witness this behind closed doors, the next sign, negative body language, is very public. And in Justin and Hailey's case, it's painfully obvious. Fans have compiled clips of Justin pulling away from Hailey's. Touch. She grabs his hand. He rips it away. She goes in for a hug. He stiffens. In one video, she lovingly touches him at home, and he responds by telling her to stop touching him. From locked doors to public snubs, Justin's behavior is starting to look less like distance and more like detachment. If this is stonewalling, the wall's getting taller by the day.
Babe, I can't, don't touch me right now.
It's one thing to grow distant in a relationship, but it's another to look like you forgot you're even in one. Justin Bieber has literally been caught on camera shutting a car door in Hailey's face, walking away without even glancing. Back, fans were shocked, not just by the moment itself, but by what it represents, a total absence of awareness or concern. To give Hailey credit, she does seem to be trying, whether it's smiling at Justin during photo ops or attempting to engage him during interviews. She consistently reaches out. But Justin? He often looks completely uninterested. While some might chalk it up to cool guy aesthetics, acting bored on purpose, it only seems to happen around his wife. Compare that to footage from rapper Sexy Red's birthday party at the Players Club. Justin is glowing. He's smiling ear to ear, dancing, laughing, and even kisses Sexy Red, without wiping it off afterward, which is rare behavior for him. It's a stark emotional contrast that fans can't ignore. Dr. John Gottman, the world-renowned relationship psychologist, says that healthy couples use small gestures, humor, affection, empathy to de-escalate tension, but in troubled relationships, these attempts are ignored or rejected completely. Justin's behavior often reflects the latter. Take, for example, the moment Hailey playfully teased him about being a bit messy. Instead of laughing it off or admitting it with a joke, like, "Yeah, I'm a hoarder," Justin snapped back and turned it into a competition, accusing her of being the messy one. Or the time she beat him in an arcade basketball game and, instead of joking around, he yelled excuses. These may seem like small moments, but according to Gottman, small moments build or break marriages. And if that's true, Justin and Hailey may be running out of building blocks.
My score? Husband's score. Baby, I wasn't trying!
Let's move on to the next major predictor of divorce in Dr. John Gottman's research: flooding, a state where one partner feels so emotionally overwhelmed they shut down or mentally check out, while this is typically tracked through things. Like a racing heart rate or heightened stress responses in real life, flooding can show up in visible, destructive ways. And in Justin Bieber's case, many fans believe it's showing up through one all-too-familiar pattern: substance abuse. Ever since his teenage years, Justin's had a long, very public battle with substances, one marked by cycles of intense use, brief sobriety, and then relapse, often coinciding with emotional turbulence. And now, after the birth of his first child, fans are growing concerned that Justin might be in the middle of yet another downward spiral. At Coachella 2025, Justin wasn't there to perform, but his appearance made headlines for all the wrong reasons. In one, now viral, video he appears frail, dazed, and completely out of it. According to Page 6, things got so uncomfortable that Hailey reportedly had to remove Justin's 15-year-old brother from the scene after Justin started smoking in front of him. One Twitter video even appears to show the exact moment. This came just months after another controversial clip of Justin yelling at paparazzi from a smoke-filled van, which fans claimed smelled weird. Justin denied the substance allegations, but then continued posting Instagram photos and videos of himself actively smoking. It left fans torn. Is this denial, defiance, or a silent cry for help? And if that wasn't concerning enough, the next major red flag in Gottman's theory is something even more revealing: bad memories. In Gottman's research, partners who recall their relationship history with negativity or bitterness are far more likely to divorce. And Justin, he said the quiet part out loud. In an Apple Music interview, Justin admitted he had an emotional breakdown after getting married, explaining, "I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems, and when it didn't, I broke down." That's not just sadness. That's regret, the kind of regret that, according to Gottman, signals a relationship hanging by a thread.
When I first got married, I hit a little bit of an emotional breakdown because I thought marriage was going to fix all my problems, and it didn't.
Turns out the honeymoon phase never really happened for Justin and Hailey Bieber. In a deeply candid interview with GQ, Justin confessed that during the first year of their marriage, he constantly felt like he was walking on eggshells. He described those early months as really tough, blaming it on a deep lack of trust between them, a core ingredient for emotional safety in any relationship, and one that was evidently missing. Hailey echoed this emotional instability during a raw episode of the In Good Faith podcast. In it, she recounted breaking down completely and calling her mother in tears, saying, "I just can't do it. There's no way that I'm going to be able to do this if it's going to be like this forever." The quote wasn't just a moment of doubt. It sounded like a woman already at the edge of her limit, trapped in a marriage that felt more like emotional survival than love. And according to Dr. John Gottman, this kind of emotional flooding and early regret isn't just normal. Growing pains, it's a glaring warning sign that a relationship may not survive the long haul.